I'm lacking symmetry. Enemy inside of me, believing I'm not fit to be the person with the perfect purpose, non-existent entity. Savage of this brain feels there wasn't birth on earth.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Tupac reaction. As always, we're your host. I'm KC, KingCanada.
And I'm Laura the Rookie.
And this is a very highly requested song that's been requested on every video we dropped. Letter to My Unborn.
Okay.
I've heard this song probably once or twice years and years ago, so I kind of remember a little bit. But this is kind of going to be fresh to me. It's your first listen. Before we kick this off, thank you guys for all the support, for helping us build this channel higher and higher. All the Patreon signups. You guys rock, man. Thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot to us. If you guys are interested, we have so much bonus content on there and a bunch of Tupac videos getting dropped weekly. So if you guys want to, check it out. If not, every Tuesday, we're here for Tupac Tuesday. And this is Letter to My Unborn. Let's check this out.
To my unborn child. To my unborn child. In case I don't make it. Just remember to my daddy unborn child. Did everything I could do to make it work. Don't worry about what people say. To my unborn. You know daddy loves you. Now ever since my birth, I've been cursed since I'm born to wild. In case I never get to holler at my unborn child. Many things learned in prison, blessed and still living, trying to earn every penny that I'm getting. And reminiscing to the beginning of my mission. When I was conceived and came to be in this position. My mama was a Panther loud, single parent, but she growled when she witnessed baby boy rip a crowd. To school, but I dropped out and left the house, cause my mama say I'm good for nothing. So I'm out since I only got one life to live. God forgive me for my sins, let me make it, and I never steal again or deal again. My only friend is my misery, wanting revenge for the agony they did to me. See, my life ain't promised, but it sure gets better. Hope you understand my love letter to my unborn child.
Oh, so good. His flow on this is like insane. What a crazy flow, and just the whole topic of it. And it always sucks when you hear him say certain things, because you know he passes. And he passed not too long after this either. And like you said before we even started this video, before we hit record, you were like, he should have been a dad right before when you saw the title of the song.
Yeah. And
he's just kind of telling his son right here, his unborn child, son or daughter, you know, just the struggles that he went through and how he like fought to survive it and everything, you know, on just a very catchy beat and crazy flow.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Everything you said. It's so, as we said before, he's so wise beyond his years. Like,
big time. To
have a song like this, even not just knowing the environment you're in and like all the danger around you, it's just to then still have in place messages to help even if he can't physically be there, you know, which is so funny because he says to my unborn, but in reality I feel like Tupac probably has millions of kids.
Yeah, big time.
For every fan that loves him has studied his work through and through, and
you learn like life lessons from him. And a lot of people who like, you know, didn't have parents or people to look up to, looked up to Tupac, and a good role model to look up to, because like he really instilled like such wisdom to people. It's insane. And
even if you had your own role models, like let's say, you know, you had both your parents or whatever, but it's the fact that he comes from unconditional love and he can give it to whoever, you know, any kind of walk of life, as long as like you're, as you always say, to be a good person. And so that's very hard to come by even now, I feel, you know. So I appreciate this song. I like even on the one line, it's like, waiting revenge for the agony they did to me. See, my life ain't promised, but I'm sure it'll get better. Just saying, even like everything that's been done to him, the wrongful accusations, the police beatings and shit, he still like had a hope. Yeah. He always never lost his hope, you know? Yeah.
Ain't promised, but it sure gets better. Hope you understand my love letter to my unborn child. I'm writing you a letter to my unborn child. Wanna let you know to my unborn child. Loving you, I feel this way. To my unborn. Thinking about you every day. I got so much to say.
So I did a quick pause there and go back. I love how he utilizes female vocalists a lot on his hooks too with these kind of songs. Yeah. Just adds this beauty to it, you know?
And that's also, I find, in that time frame, like, where it just felt more like home, hearing the certain things in certain songs, right?
Yeah.
So complicated to escape fate, and you can never understand to betray places. Tell the world I've been guilty to being anxious. Ain't no way in never be a rapist. It's hard to face this cold world on a good day. When will they let the little kids in the hood play? I got shot 5 times, but I'm still breathing. Living proof there's a God if you need a reason. And I believe in my own faith. Will I raise my kids in the right or the wrong way? Dear mama, I'm a man now. I wanna make it on my own, not a handout. Make way for a whirlwind prophesied. I wanna go in peace when I gotta die. On these cold streets, ain't no love, no mercy, and no friends. In case you never see my face again, to my unborn child.
The life, man, he lived. He's talking. This is like right when he was facing the charges, as if I could be an R-word person, like. And then it's crazy that he actually had to spend jail time because of that too. And it's the.
Oh, he did,
after getting shot. Oh yeah, he spent a while in jail, in prison, and just trying to even question himself there. Would I be a good dad, like to my, But it's like we said, you were to like so many people.
And the fact that you even question it to begin with goes to show you probably would.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even us, like we're just like, are we good parents?
Yeah.
And everyone tells us, they're like, yeah, dude, like chill. But
he's even saying there too, as well as like talking about God. It's just like, I got shot 5 times and I'm still breathing. You can move if you believe in God. You got to give it a reason or whatever he said. Like, if you believe there's a reason.
Mm-hmm.
No friends, in case you never see my face again. To my unborn child. To my unborn child. To my unborn child. To my unborn child. Dear Lord, can you hear me? Tell me what to say to my unborn seed. In case I pass away, will my child get to feel love? Or we all just cursed to be street thugs? Cause being black hurts. And even worse if you speak first. Living my life as an outlaw, what could be worse? Cause maybe if I tried to change who I'm kidding, I'm a thug till I die. I'm a rider, man, touch bases, eat lunch and plus places. Regular criminal oasis awaits us. If there's a ghetto for true thugs, I see you there. And I'm sorry for not being there. Just know your daddy was a soldier. Me against the world, best of boys and all my little girls. Till the Lord, I'm eternal. Rest in peace, peace. Take care of all my seeds and my unborn child. To my unborn child.
That's crazy. Like, a lot of people said, like, you so felt like he prophesized his own death, Like, he knew it was right around the corner. You just, like, could feel it. It's crazy how, like, he made a lot of these songs, like, right before.
Well, you gotta also, like, being that high up in that kind of power dynamic, I wouldn't doubt it if there was even people like blackmailing him or spreading like rumors, and then that kind of gets into your head of like, yeah, people are coming for you, or
Yeah.
like, and so with that, you kind of try to set up your bomb shelter as best as you can with what you have. And for him, it was with his words. So
yeah, big time. And like that one line I wanted to go back to is this line's crazy because being black hurts, and even worse if you speak first. He got killed for speaking his mind. A lot of these people who are like advocates or try to make change in the world. It's funny how they all pass away young.
And then just to kind of, before you hit play again, it kind of reminded me of the comment, which I totally understand, but there's okay, so with that line, we've had a comment saying that there's some people who they don't know how they feel about us diving into his catalog, going through the history.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like coming from, like, I'm just trying to understand, which I do get, because it's like, no, we don't know what that culture was like. We really don't, or what they had to deal with, and
yeah.
But it's coming from a place of trying to understand and compassion for that, right?
Exactly.
And hearing these stories are a great way to kind of put it in perspective for people who have never been there, or and so it's very interesting to see how well he can lay it out, but still has no shame towards anyone. No matter what kind of, you could be the lowest form of poverty, and he could still find a reason to find out why you're worthy.
Yeah, like, bless the boys and all my little girls. Like we're saying, the world was like his child, right? Like his children. Yeah. To the Lord, I'm eternal rest and in peace. That's crazy. And take care of my unborn child, just meaning more to like take care of the world,
Yeah.
Not being there, just know your daddy was a soldier. Me against the world, best of boys and all my little girls. Till the Lord, I'm eternal. Rest in peace, peace. Take care of all my seeds and my unborn child. To my unborn child. this lifestyle. Just knowing that your daddy loves you, got nothing but love for you. All I wanted was for you to have a better life than I had. So I was out here on a 24-hour, 365 grind. When you get to be my age, you'll understand. Just know I got love for you. And I see you if there's a ghetto heaven. There's a ghetto heaven, I'll be there with you. Take care. Run wild. Be smart. Follow the rules of the game. Sometimes it's confusing. The rules of the game is gonna get you through all day, every day. Watch out for these snakes and fakes. Friends coming down the day.
Great song. Love even just the wisdom at the end. You don't even have to rap that. You just like talked it out, you know, like be wild, but be smart about it, you know, be free, but be smart about it. You know, watch out, watch every step and, you know, the fakes and, you know, it was just crazy, man. The guy was just so wise. What a beautiful song. So like I said, that beat and this flow on this is absolutely insane. There's like, when people say like he's the best ever, he's the GOAT or whatever, it's so hard to argue that when you listen to this shit. Like it's impossible to have an argument against it. You can have like multiple tops. Like I hate when people always ask me, who's your favorite artist? What's your favorite movie? It's impossible because like I can do a top 5 but not even in order. Just like a top 5 and like they're all good to me. They're all great. I can't pick a favorite. But like you can't argue that he's like a GOAT or like legendary. But everybody has different tastes as well, I guess. But still, yeah, it's just he's so well worded, like his vocabulary and to articulate certain things from his speeches that we did on Patreon and stuff. It's just absolutely insane.
It just goes to show all the life he did witness in those 25 years, right? To like you could tell he was a very observant being to just watch his surroundings, to kind of take it all in and then be able to kind of transmute what's going on.
Yeah.
Very, like you said, very beyond his time. It's almost like
Big
he's
time.
lived like multiple timelines in just the short 25 years that he had. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like you said, I feel like he kind of knew.
Yeah, I know. He really.
Because like
well,
it
even
feels
said,
like a
'cause this
haunting
lifestyle I'm living. It's like I'm not gonna make it too far.
I guaranteed he knew some people were on his back or on his tail for some to be called to just make sure that your legacy is still set in the right tone, right?
Yeah.
And then as you said, I agree with you. How do you pick like one perfect artist, or you know, the GOAT out of everyone? When you said you can have top 5, and
But you can't. It's hard to argue this one.
absolutely, no, I know, but it's because I think it's hard because it's like it's not saying one's necessarily better than the other for like your top favorites, but they can pull different things out of you.
So, yeah.
They can speak to different parts of your soul that you might not even know were there.
Yeah. Well, there's different genres. Like for like we said with movies, it's like, what's your favorite movie? But also it could be like, what's your favorite horror movie? What's your favorite action movie?
Yeah.
What's your favorite comedy? It's all totally different genres.
Yeah.
Just like if you listen to a Tupac, or you could say Biggie is your top, or whatever. They're like so different, you know. Or you can say whoever.
But it can also depend on your mood too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like as well, because I always say, like, mostly everybody is like, well, good people, their main goal in life is to always try to leave the world a little bit better than when you got into it.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved here. Is it's like, you know, everything I did, all this grinding out here, all I wanted for you was to have a better life than I did. You know, just all his people and everything like that. So it's just crazy that, and he did it. Like, he was nonstop. He was outspoken. He did a lot for the community. It just sucks that it was so short. And, like, imagine the impact he could still be having. But I think he already had a pretty fantastic impact.
Yeah, I agree with you. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say. You said it all. We've said it all.
Yeah.
There's nothing more.
Yeah.
I appreciate souls who just trying to push humanity forward, right? Rather than being stuck up in your own greed and your own world, because you could have very easily been pulled back by once he started making money, you know. And he could have quieted down and like lived a simple life, and maybe he might have lived longer if he got out of that world. But he says he never would have, right?
Never would have, yeah.
But it goes to
show in his mind,
It goes to show just how important this was for him to just be like, well, it's ride or die. So
Yeah, great song. Like I said, I just love his flow on this. It's been a while since I heard this song. And thank you for the suggestion. This one was really commented a lot and upvoted a lot, so we finally got to it. The ones on Patreon, you guys are watching it early, so shout out to you guys. And like I said, if you guys are curious, just check it out. But I will let you guys go, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday, or I'll see you on Patreon any day of the week. Depends when you want to look at my face. But thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Honestly, the channel's been doing great, and you guys, your comments have been amazing. I say that every episode, but I truly mean it, so thank you guys. And I'll let you guys go. I was your host, KC KingCanada.
I'm Laura the Rookie, and again, you've taken all the words out of my mouth. I appreciate every single one of you. And it's kind of cool how this little music journey is kind of like bringing a community of its own together, you know? Like it's all the fans who support Tupac who are coming together to relive his whole catalog.
Yeah, relive it with you and relive it with me. Because a lot of these I haven't heard in years, and you haven't heard any of them.
And it's so cool because it's the fact that like more and more people are drawn to this goes to show that there are more and more people who do have great hearts. So it's just cool to see. And with that, I, for whatever reason, get emotional because, you know, that's just how I am. So I'm going to end it here because I am not going to cry. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.
So breaking all the beats, independent, filling all the seats, independent, summon all the heat, independent, BTB, we are tremendous, team on the rise, insurrection, game will deny the insurrection, crew has arrived, insurrection, KC's time, an insurrection, breaking all the beats.